You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
right, here I am. Okay. Let's see what we can. Okay, so hey everybody. Happy Thursday. Rex, you're gonna have to. So hey Lisa. So I am flying Carla. Sweet, everybody's here. Mantra. Sweet. HoopPathBax is here as he should be. They should be. Claire and Kelly are here. And I just realized, oh, Sheila's here. Sweet. And Carla. Okay, so I'm not sure who all is going to be joining us. If you're new, we love it. I love it when you say hello. I am flying solo tonight, which I guess you can kind of tell. I mean, I'm flying with Rex over here in the corner, but Sheila is, Tara is out of the house. Tara is out of the house, dealing with, well, anyway, never mind. She's in a good place. She's helping her mom today. So she can't be here. Rex is in her stead. And tonight we're going to be working on core hooping. And I think we're going to focus on hip hop as our music sort of focus tonight. That's my favorite music to core hoop to. Well, actually, house music might be my favorite, or Chicago house, but definitely hip hop is up there. Maybe I mean R&B. I mean I don't know. Anyway, they're all kind of close for me. So what I thought I would do, and of course one sec. So I just want to have a hey Rita. Gospel house. Ooh, Sarah. We'll have to. I don't have any gospel house to play right now. That I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up for sure. Okay. So a few things. If you're watching on Facebook, please switch over to YouTube. I can pretty much guarantee that the all hip hop is going to get us taken down. Aw. Jennifer, we'll miss you. But thank you for stopping in and saying what's up. Okay. Yeah. So what I thought I would say is that we're going to go through a core progression tonight, listen to different hip hop. I mean, the music can go anywhere we want it to go, of course, but we're going to just do some serious core hooping. So this can be pretty physical. So if you just want to, if you bow out at any point, but if you're looking to have like kind of a physical workout tonight, this should do it, but I'm not going to push real hard. Instead, we're going to be focusing on different things on each exercise with each song. So I'm kind of ready to just jump in. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I don't. Okay, here we go. All right, let me. I'm ready to just get going. Yeah, so things are not going to be as pretty as usual. Because I mean, one, literally, Tara's not here, and sweet, and all my cameras and everything are set up for there to be 2 people, and so when there's just one person, it's just me. So, oops, we got a little problem there. Okay, there we go. So anyway, so all the sway and all that stuff, you guys don't care, but I care, but it's going to be pretty simple tonight. And as you can tell, we're missing a couch. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, this isn't going. Without Terrabine. Oh my. Audible breath in. Monday night, I have already decided that we're going to talk about Ana. We're going to have another Myth and Flow class. Audible breath in. That class will be focused on core hooping as well. Audible breath in. Big breath into the body. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Open, open, open. The space in front of you is day. The space behind you is night. And as you open for movement practice, you open into day and into night. Audible breath in. I don't know, I'm feeling restless tonight, and I am dying to just get into it. So I'm going to jump right into it right now. All right. So we're going to warm up to the core first.
Meticulous.
And
Yes.
as soon as I can find my...
Educated. They were these things. Nothing extreme, like anyone.
This is what is so funny, y'all. I literally can't find my hoop. I've been doing nothing but prepping for this all day, and I don't know where my hoop is. Oh my God, I hope you guys are alive. I just fell my hoop. Thank you guys for your support and your love. Okay, let's bring the music back. Wow. Whew.
Meticulous. Yes. Methodical. Educated. They were these things.
Sweet.
Nothing extreme, like
Okay.
anyone they buried. There were days of
Okay, so I do want to do a couple
laziness,
of warm-up-y things before we
and there were
jump
days,
straight into the core.
good days, when by anyone's
And
judgment,
the first one that I
they
want
would
to
have
start
be
off with
considered
is
clever.
this
They took from
side-to-side
their
motion.
surroundings what was needed, made
And
it
you can use this.
something more.
You can do this with a grip, or you can do it in point, which is what I'm going to be doing. But I'm doing a side-to-side motion here, and what I'm doing is I'm feeling this. Thanks, Rita. I'm feeling this all the way down to my legs and up through my core right now. And then let's see if my bird's eye is going to work for me tonight. So here is the turning that I'm doing, and this is what I really recommend for you guys, for you all. And then you can vary your posture a little bit, and I'm gonna, because I tend to hunch a little bit, so I'm gonna bring my posture back a little bit, and I'm gonna be way up, and I can lean way back. And of course I can fold forward over it, but right now I'm just gonna try to be upright, good posture for me. And I'm sending the hoop back and forth. And the crisper my rotation, the flatter the hoop is going to be. All right, I'm ready to jump in it. Okay. I know I'm kind of breezing through the warm-ups here, moving pretty fast through them, but I'm just ready to jump in it. Okay, on the waist. Oh, I love this
Yeah,
track.
damn it. Get it in. Revelation.
So we're gonna warm up
Just
a
woke
few
up
things
this
first.
morning, got to thinking, maybe I
We're gonna
could
warm
do
up the
more than
core,
just
we're gonna warm up
dreaming.
our hands.
The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation. I think think I might just make it.
We're gonna warm up the feet.
Time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly. Revelation 9. Tell me, have you ever had a dream? Feels so real, but the next thing you know, it's eyes open. And you're rolling over on the bed of the sofa, ground if you pull up. Once more, it happens again. I stand up, stretch out, and start wondering. Will I ever make it, or could I ever take it? Or will it change my ways when I sit and think? One in many and a few in plenty. Simple, the odds are stacked high against me. The best days stuck in their ways, still undiscovered, while the rest days about their
So there are a few subtle motions that I want to point out that I want you to warm up. One is, if you haven't discovered this already, since this is the beginner foundations class, the movement of your hands really affects the current, right? And if I move my hands a lot, that works its way into in a positive way into the hoop's rotation. So T-Rexing actually holds your hooping back more than it just looks weird. It holds your hooping back. So the more I can open my hands.
Think I might just make it one step at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly. Revelation 9. Just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation 9. Think I might just make it one step at a time, but time is taking too long. Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly.
When I pick up the mic, I make the great escape, searching for a better place, going after dreams, and I ain't talking about a paper chase. Looking for the answers in life, it's like a race in time, dying every day, we're getting closer to that flat line. Think about my family, will I see them when I leave here? Nothing lasts forever, and I wonder, should I have fear? Is that the beginning of what we call the end? I don't understand the system that religions comprehend. Yo, I lost a few friends, and I wonder where they've been. I can feel them watching over me deep down within. Even those not close, I can still feel the presence, as if I might have known them, but that's just the human essence. Having revelations of the truth when I'm in the booth, questioning the world's answers in search of proof. Cause they all seem odd and wrong, you either win or lose, but I think it's deeper than that, so search inside of you. Ain't got to thinking, maybe I can do more than just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation 9.
Just woke up this morning, got to thinking, maybe I could do more than just dreaming.
So then there's also turning with and against the current. This is me turning with the current.
One step at a time, but time
It's called stalling. Turning.
Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly. Revelation 9. Just woke up this morning,
If I'm turning with the current, I'm stalling.
Just dreaming. The sky's the limit, and all that's in it is mine. Revelation 9.
If I turn against the current, then I'm cutting.
Feel like spreading my wings, so I'ma stop slipping and fly.
Stalling. Cutting. No. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and just jump straight into the core. We're going to start on the waist here, and I'm just going to be talking to you a little bit. Obviously, tonight's more of a flow class than a real tech class, but if you have a question about anything, well, I don't know if that's obvious, but it might be. But if you have a specific request about anything that you want me to cover, that's fine. But my goal is to just sort of run us through the whole core here. Oh my gosh, this is why it's because of Poor Righteous Teachers that I have such a high standard for hip hop. But here we go.
Country freedom, come back with me, apple pie.
I really recommend using a blindfold or closing your eyes. But for this first track, we're just going to listen to the beat, and we're going to feel rhythm. We're not going to try to be rhythm, we're just going to feel rhythm. We're not going to try to put out a rhythm even, we're just going to feel it, right?
They know who we are, far from the savage life of them 85%. 10% that are murder. This is just one lovely manifestation of my third eye. But why can't tough repulse and martyrdom like this? Youth would rather hear this truth from the teacher any day. Why, oh, I say this be smooth with the roughness, and God be just serving justice. Shaheed will speed a little closer, just push up to give your lead. 1, 2, 3.
I'm pushing with my day side, I'm pushing with my night side, and my steps are what's carrying me there, right? So if I step, I'm stepping into day, or I'm stepping into night.
Along with the government and the one Lego G. Come a dance along me full of agony. What them you know we never tell a story. Ragamuffin Danny lang my you the authority. This one dedicated to one style that I remember. Why teacher coming again me one? He's a star. Sisters watch me closely, some of them watch me from afar. Top right side of every lesson, all praise due to a Lord. I go to work. There's many different styles and many artists on my wall. But I'll take them all small. Minded individuals often take long falls. Why you best to stand tall? Black man come flash one new style of fashion. Easy star. Wise come take charge. Why? This one just
First
decision of
current
perfection
and
from
second current.
B-R-T. B-I-C. They got me where they want me. Now what am I going to do? And how do I have to play? Wise God, come again? Don't say. Why this one just the ounce of us? They're coming out of savage by far. What? Easy star.
Nice them no nice and them no sweet like how we put a bye-bye. Nice them no nice and them no sweet like how we y'all wine up. Move up, come back up, move up the waistline. Progress teacher, them are fit in the line up. Just a pop on Alexa with the new latest design.
I want to show you some things about this stepping with the current.
One pop on Alexa, you are do it 10 times.
So this is me stepping with the current, this is me stepping against the current. And so if you want to grow your sort of core flow skills, understand that I can turn with it and against it. So watch my feet right now. So one of the ways that I'm going cuts, the other way stalls.
This one just a little of some of the things that we do daily. Some say culture freedom, say him one like him crazy. Black man come flash when new style of fashion match the house. It's all in the game. G-Rock come flash when new style of dance and take it out and snatch up the day. YC shy sisters so fly right there in the front row. I love her so, but they miss style it too sexy. Moi, what? Easy star. Bang down and come see the bombs gang bam. In a chili did that the llama come again rock. Long dog and tongue see the bombs gang bam. Natural and ragamuffin come again. Me say ballon chili say ballon fillet. Ballon fillet then it's a ballon fillet. Ballon fillet then it's a ballon fillet. Bam. Ballon chili then it's a ballon fillet. Never you friend up but they just take the fantastic. Say they can't come a dance on in a jet can. Move with the wine me say full on lyrics. Ragamuffin that the long man you know deal with get mixed. This is that the long man you see with the music. This is that the leg man you from Basti come. But I'm people fan net up and fit this. Love some wine them no know about this. For righteous teacher talking come in leg man call you really not miss.
Come! Oh what a thing, oh what a serious something. Long man up. Oh what a thing, oh what a serious something. Oh what a thing, oh what a serious something. Now me west and it and liquor, it and rip the market. No fun them a talk about them fantastic. One pop a lips large, you got a plastic. No fun them a talk about them one feed them dish. Just a pop a this and that's a the light dish. Just a pop a lips and man and yes me a spirit. Follow me now. Oh what a thing, oh what a serious something. Oh what a thing, oh what a serious something.
I'm letting my heart rate get up. Oh man, it feels so good to like have this this kind of all right, okay, cool. All right, so let's talk a little bit about shoulder hooping. And if you can't shoulder hoop, you can do everything I'm about to do at the waist. That's totally cool. But if you can't shoulder hoop, one of the ways that your shoulder hooping will really start to take off and you'll really start to feel a flow with it, hip hop can help that, is when you start to step, right? Because most of the time when you're up here, whether you're rooted or uprooted or whatever, you're rocking your shoulders to do most of the work. And what happens is, if you can, or not what happens, but what you can open up to is stepping with an outside the current, and hip hop can really help you do that. And then what I love about hip hop, what everybody loves about hip hop, is how confident everybody is that participates in it, right? And so when you step confidently, right? Like, you know, like boom, boom. I'm putting my foot out. I don't know if you can see in the camera in the corner there. I'm gonna put my foot out here and step up into that. So I'm bringing it like up energy into the hoop. All right, so if you want to keep with me. Nice, Sarah. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. I think y'all got it. But what I'm doing.
Beyond top shelf shit. I'm on display right by the exit. Call and request it.
All right, just so I don't have to interrupt that song. I love that track. We're gonna keep it. But I step towards it. I step this way. I step this way. No, nothing's ever locked in hooping. So you're locking. So you're stepping, but you're not locking, right? So if you need to move the shoulders while you do it, boom, boom. All right, let's bring that back. All right, I will not. I love this track so much. I'm not gonna interrupt it. Stepping. That's what we're working on.
Top shelf shit, I'm on display right by the exit. Call and request this, put it on your checklist. Feel free to let us in like we on the guest list. Yes, this be the one and only one to shun the phonies. Ain't nothing on me, I'm clean. Shine like sheen for so glow. Oh, for the kids, but the flow for grown folks. Know what I did for the truth and all that. Come with it when I'm in the booth with raw raps, I come with it. Young hit it on the money like the wheel of fortune. Something job missing that's real important. I'm here to fill a void like Deep Space Nine. I'm here to feel a noise like deep bass lines. But let's all listen. Godfather here wanna bless y'all mission.
So this would be the waist version of this. This is the waist version.
Grab a hold of your horses. A grown man talking, nigga, lower your voices. No negotiation, this is not a democracy. Nope, not even probably, ain't no other choices. I came to give voice to the voiceless, but some people say that my poise is similar to arrogance. I think they babbling. I've been traveling worldwide. They saying, nigga, take you anointed. Quick to give to make all the people wanna take off their shoes and shake off their blues on the floor. Any day, any week, any track, any beat. Just keep my snare hitting on the 2 and the 4. For each and every one, say lay it down like Bed Bath and Beyond. It's not no fable. He's the thoroughbred, fresh out the stable. Always God willing and comfort's able. Yep.
I don't know if any of you are sock hoopers. Dragging your foot to step before you step or while you step is really fun too. So I'm here. If I've got socks on, I can. Right. My left's not working. Here we go. Okay. This is gonna sound weird, but if you're on the waist, to suck in a little bit. If you're on the shoulders, to pull back a little bit. Every time you cut against the current, so the current's going this way. If I turn against it, right, I'm shortening my reaction time to it. So the more that I like pull back away from it, the better, right? So if I'm here, actually, the other thing is to tighten your abs. If you're on the waist, tighten your abs as you cut into the current. This will really help. Honestly, tightening the abs might be the best advice I have for you right now, but I'm gonna think about this, Sarah. All right. I know I've played this one a bunch. Ooh, well, no, I think I'm gonna play this one anyway. I've played this a bunch for you guys before, but I think this is a great shoulder hooping song, so we're gonna stay there. So before okay, good. So before I get too far into this, I want to say a few things. When you're learning something, your focus is gonna want to lock that thing, and that's why sometimes it's better in learning you want to use focus to keep you distracted, but really you want to employ awareness so that you're moving more. So your focus could be on stepping, but your awareness is just wherever it needs to be, so that if your arms need to move, they move. And part of as you develop more of your sort of flow, core flow with it, is to make it look like you're not hooping, right? And so then you can think of what are things that I could be doing. And so one of those things is to unlock, right? This is not probably how you would be dancing if the hoop wasn't going around. All right, so we're gonna go for shoulder hooping here. I know this is gonna be a tiring class, but you got this, you can do it. But what I want to open up for this next exercise is the hands. And using the hands, oops, maybe I got that too up. But is using the hands to put action on the hoop. So this is kind of like paddling beneath the surface instead of actual paddling where you're breaking the surface of the hoop. So instead of this, I'm underneath here. And my motion underneath, right? Give you guys a little bit more of a bird's eye look here. Nope. No. Okay. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. All right. So these are my arms. And so I want to show you some things. This is me pushing forward. I'm keeping my feet rooted right now, but you wouldn't want to do that. But then this is me pushing back.
Let these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma passed, my brother's gone. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire.
And so as I'm moving that, I'm allowing my hands and allowing my movement to be sort of asymmetrical as much as I need it to be to keep the hoop up.
Why does it have to be so damn tough? Why does it have to be so damn tough? Why does it have to be so damn tough? Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Why does it have to be so damn tough? Why does it have to be so damn tough? Why does it have to be so damn tough? Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Thought it's obvious we got a relationship, talking to each other every night and day. Although you're superior over me.
If you're not sure, move your hands, right? Especially underneath. Usually when people first learn shoulder hooping, their hands are really tight because they're so focused. You have to break the grip of that focus, right? You have to push outside of that focus. Bring the shoulders back. That'll really help your shoulder hooping. But let your hands have some action on them.
They tell me my ears are so young. Go back to whence you came. My family tree, my family name. For some strange reason it had to be. He got it to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all memories. Let me understand your plan.
down to Peachtree. Headliner, I challenge you to a game of horseshoes. A game of horseshoes.
Now I see the importance of history. Why my people be in the mess that they be. Many journeys to freedom made in vain by brothers on the corner playing ghetto games. I ask you, Lord, why you enlighten me without the enlightenment of all my folks. He said, cause I set myself on a quest for truth, and he was there to quench my thirst. But I am still thirsty. But I am still thirsty. But I am still thirsty.
This is one of those classes where I wish I had a student here with me so I could tell if I'm killing you guys or not. I'm having a blast, so I'm just going to keep going. Okay, so, okay, so let's talk a little bit about breaks. I'm going to give your body just a sort of a chance to get off the core for a second here. And I want to get back to this motion that we were doing before, but now we're going to do them as breaks, right? And so instead of just holding the hoop here or just having a 2-point position here, what I'm going to do, okay, Lisa, good. Okay, so I'm not going to talk too much. So what I want you to do is see if you can open up to back and forth as breaking, right? And we're going to start, well, off the core right now just to make it a little bit easier. So what I'm doing is I'm reaching down, and you're welcome. Yeah, exactly, right? Like this is, nobody's going to doubt when I graduate high school based on this playlist. But I'm going to reach down into the hoop and create a break there. So imagine I'm bringing the hoop down, hand shaking, boom, 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 boom. And so this is just a nice little break pass that you can do. I hope that's making sense. Boom, 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 boom. And then what I can do is add little breaks to this called sticky breaks. And that's when I don't release the hoop, I just let it stay on the hand, and I can do knock sticky breaks. So this is me. This is what we were just doing. And then if I just keep the hoop on my hand or on a finger or whatever. And so then I can just sort of take that concept and just sort of play with it more and more. Let me bring the music up. So this is, if you're on Facebook, switch to YouTube. This is definitely going to get us kicked off. It might get us kicked off of YouTube. I don't think so. Oh. Okay, here we go. This is our breaks section. All right, so I'm doing breaks right now.
With flip-flops and socks and sweatpants. I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out.
And then this is me if I go upstairs.
When the player from the point and have no
this
flow.
is down
Nigga
low.
hit me from my tennis shoes, walking to the stove, caught up in slipping, but I lay it to the floor just like Marvin. Cause I got the heat and my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say not. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and his folks got us under the scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell dope that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl Liver Or. You went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up all of ore. Two things I hate, lies and thieves, they make my blood boil. But we're constricted on my soul that they call.
Now, if you're not burned out on the core, you can drop in, reverse, and then go back out.
it only took a nigga 30 minutes to take it. Cut that crow clean up, I did. But I did so not safely. Don't want no aid, no claps or no raid.
Yeah, we take no shit like stopped up commodes. Gotta collect call, they done locked up my votes. Low blow, hit me in the left ventral cold. We won't be able to ride out to 2004.
But not for long, cause we got a better sack to serve. Trying to take your other people for your rims, hit the curve, for you swerving, bust your forehead. Go ahead, more head for me while you ride to the beat.
Drop like tears, like for fears. You know, shout, let it all out just for my peers and pupils who feel like it's time to unwind, like December 31st, 1999.
If we are just getting into the breaks component of this, whether we're inside or outside, using your feet and digging your feet into the ground will help you sort of dig into that break, and it'll really help you bounce it off. This is me just doing sticky breaks. Now, if you're a big HoopPath geek, I'll show you something. So this is if I go from away to away across the whole body. So my hand is over here, stopping the hoop inside. I'm gonna bring it across and then go here. And so that's gonna be this nice, like, organic, like, whole spine twist thing.
Stop from my goods, doing 20 things. Dead fresh to the T, eating chicken wings. 3 times from my goods in the beauty shop. 4 times outcast and it don't stop.
All right. Let me bring me back. There I am. Oh, his mic sounds a little low. Wow. Casey, 1 a.m. there. Sweet. Okay. All right. So thank you for that feedback. And I forgot what I was about to play, though. Shucks. Oh, right. I remember. Okay, cool. All right. Actually, let's go ahead. Okay, so I'm going to keep the energy kind of up right now. This is going to be a workout type class. How much time do we have left? Oh, wow. We're almost done. Wow. This class is flying by. Okay, so let's do a little bit of angle hooping so I can talk to you a little bit about that. The most important advice I can give you about angle hooping is to think about what your night side push is doing. So in HoopPath, this is the day. Night side is back there. And whether you're, well, if you're back in Earth, sky angle, it's not quite as important, but definitely in Earth, it is a big, big help to think about what your shoulder blades are doing. So when I'm down here, or if I'm on the waist and I'm doing this, it's kind of the same thing here. I'm thinking about what my night side is doing, like how it is pushing up. But then definitely when the hoop is up here on the shoulders, I'm thinking about how the hoop is being pushed up from my night side. That's like from back up. I had no idea we were almost at time. This is crazy. Alright, so up and down with your rib cage, using your legs. Boom, boom, boom. And then kind of like we were doing before, the more I move my hands, the better. about this song is yeah, okay, so if your hoop is wanting to walk on you, sorry, I'll make this quick. If your hoop is wanting to walk on you, what that means is that you have it. What that means is that you have an imbalance going where you are pushing more with one side or not pushing enough. Most of the time it's pushing more. So if the hoop is wanting to walk for you, 9 times out of 10, based on my teaching experience, actually let me just, all right, we'll come right back to that. I promise. I love that track. But what happens for a lot of people is when they're trying to do an angle, they don't realize it. I'm going to show you guys. It'll be maybe kind of hard to see this. Okay, right now I'm in earth angle. I'm facing down. And what is helping keep the hoop in front of me where it's not wanting to walk is that I'm pushing down this way, that way, down that way from my right and down this way. And so there's this crisscross motion, right? And so you can't really see it, but these pecs or whatever, my day side is kind of pushing there. And so my hoop is staying flat in the middle of this push and this push. And so if I only have this push, the hoop is inevitably going to want to walk away. If I have too much of this, same thing. So one of the ways you can sort of treat your wonk is like, I'll show you sort of a common problem in sky. You know, a lot of times when you are in earth angle, when you're trying to learn earth at the shoulders, you'll realize that, you know, something you've been getting by with when the hoop is flat doesn't work. And that can be, you've got one shoulder forward. And so for some people, it helps to pull that shoulder back, right? But what really helped me was to think about this crisscross motion. You see how I'm pushing down, then I come back here, then I come back here, then I come back here, boom, boom, boom. It's like these two sides of me are offering push, right? But I'm going to try to converge their push. Like eventually they're boom. And that's what's going to keep the hoop in front of me. All right, I'll bring the music back. Sorry for the... All right, I'm going to show you guys what I mean, but try to let you guys practice as well. This is if I'm only pushing one shoulder forward. This is the other shoulder, right? And so this is what it means by if I can just sort of balance. Now, I won't have to hit this every time, and that's what I mean about keeping loose and being a little bit asymmetrical or arrhythmic sometimes.
They better get down with the stylers.
And then if my hoop starts to run out of momentum, I need to bounce up and down. If I bounce up and down, the hoop will speed up.
They better get down with the stylers, original gangsters. And we know they move so not. And if a boy try test, made us jump in the chest, make a to the land. Say we never try to beat this way after we not do them nothing. How them a live so, how them a want so, how them a live like a liver.
So I'm going to really demonstrate this. I'm turning towards my right now. It may be opposite for you, but I'm turning towards my right, pushing, and then pushing down. And if I just think about like, okay, I'm going to nudge this a little bit this way, I'm going to nudge this a little bit this way, it'll keep that hoop right and flat. This is my second current. It's not as strong right now, I'm noticing, but I'm still pushing down with this.
This one is just simply called the vibes. I just design this one to keep the dance all alive. Love to see all the girls, them whining and timing, and all the good boys, them scared. Say it's a powerful thing, my thing, and it bring people together. In a discriminating a day, when I hate in a day, think about your color. Could I live in England, New York,
there is one.
Asia. What in one heart on this, don't need,
There's one more motion that you can sort of feel for angles on the shoulders, and that is to push from up from one leg through another shoulder. So this is important enough. This can really, you can really feel this with if you try to hoop on your neck in an angle. But watch, I'm pushing through from my right foot. I'm pushing through to the other side. Boom, boom. And so when I'm up and down, the folks at home are seeing up and down, but what's really happening inside of me is I'm crisscrossing my push. I'm going from right foot through left shoulder or somewhere, you know, that way. And so what happens is, get back to Rita's question, great question, is how do you keep the hoop from wonking? Usually one of these crisses is missing, right? Or one of these crosses. You can really feel this on the neck. Although when I neck, headphone warning, if you're wearing headphones, turn them down. Okay, so I'm here. So this is where I can really feel this crisscross push a lot. Do you see my movement? And then it's the same thing down here. Okay, let me bring that music back.
This a one, it just simply called the vibes. I just designed this a one to keep the dance all alive. Love to see all the girls, them whining and timing, and all the rude boys, them skanking.
Okay.
This a one, it just simply called the vibes.
All right.
I just designed this a one to keep the dance all alive. Love to see all the girls, them whining and timing, and all the
I would say, I was going to talk about head hooping, but I think I'm going to skip that because I don't want to, I didn't realize, I don't know how we ran out of time, but you guys are probably whooped. But neck hooping is the best. If you can neck hoop, you'll get to the head faster. And so what I was going to I wanted to talk a little bit about head hooping, but neck hooping is pretty good. And so kind of neck hooping sort of sets up everything we were talking about. My mic's a little breezy. If I do want to bring it up to the head and I'm wearing something that's got fabric on it, I just drop my head down into the current, let the hoop roll off my shoulder and onto the head there. All right, guys. I didn't realize I guess I talked too much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm feeling great. I wish the class was 2 hours long. Yeah, I bet you guys are pretty tired. Sorry about this, y'all. This is why I love having somebody in the room with me. For those of you that can still stand, long stalls, all these things really help with head hooping or learning it.
You
bring it off the court, install it on his head. I'll show you. Here, turn my palms towards me, drop it on third eye, and just let that baby sit. And then let it roll. And I can come back up if it starts to roll off. And every time I want to work on this, I can just place it perfectly right. Since we're in like 90s hip hop, we will just stay there. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is just a free hoop now. If you have any questions, let me know. I really appreciate everybody joining me. Not sure about the jam this weekend. Probably not on the jam this weekend, but definitely back on Monday with a class about Ana.
Float straight out of our lids. Them, they got booed by these hard rock Brooklyn kids. Us floor rush when they DJ booming classics. You dig the crew on the fattest hip hop record. He tucks the kinks and sinks into the sounds. She frequents deep, fatter joints called undergrounds. Our funk zooms like you hit the Mary Jane. They flock to booms, man, boogie had to change. Who freaks the clips with mad amount percussion? Where kinky hair goes to unthought of dimensions. Why's it so fly? Cause hip hop kept some drama. When butterfly rock the light blue suede pumas. What by the cut? We push it off the corner. How was the buzz entire hip hop era? Was fresh in fact since they started saying Audi. Cause funk's made fat from right beneath my hood. The pooba of the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap, what key beat to lock. But I'm cool like that. 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 I'm cool. I'm cool.
Wheat be the chocolates, tax to my raps. She innovates after sweeter cat naps.
You're very welcome, Rita. Thank you, Carl.
Them, they be crazy down with the 5 link. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug verse. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He gets a stranger smile, so I say hi.
What's up?
Who understood? Yeah, understood the plans. Him heard of it and put it to his hands. What I just flip, let borders get loose. How to consume all the beaches like juice. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop is a classic. Pimp play a sharp, it don't matter. I'm fatter, axe butter, how I zone.
Man, Cleopatra Jones.
And I'm chill like that. 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 I'm chill.
Get you free, cause the clips be fat, boss. Them dug the jams and commenced to going off. She sweats the beats and asked me cause she puff it. Me, I got crew kids, 7 and a crescent. Us cause a buzz when a nickel bags are dealt. Him, that's my man with the asteroid belt. They catch a fizz from the Mr. Doodle Big. He rocks a tee from the Crooklyn 9 pigs. The rebirth is slick like my gangster stroll. The lyrics just like Luke come in stacks and rolls.
Thank you, Mantra, Claire, Carla,
now he boogies up your
Rita,
stage, plats,
whoever's still here on this
and
class.
I'm peace like that. I'm peace like that. I'm peace like that. I'm peace like that. I'm peace
All right.
like that.
Since we're all already at the end, everybody's bowing out. We're gonna do one sort of slow song that will
like that. I'm smooth like that.
That will definitely get us kicked off. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a great night.
Unexpected. Multi-dimensional. Am I losing it? Unexpected sound. Refugee all-star. Yes. The sweetest thing I've ever known was like the kiss on a collarbone. The soft caress of happiness. The way you walk, your style of dress. I wish I didn't get so weak. Ooh, baby, just to hear you speak makes me argue just to see how much you're in love with me. See, like a queen upon her throne. It was the sweetest thing I've known. It was the sweetest thing I've known. I get mad when you walk away. Don't walk away from me. Come on now. So I tell you leave
Sarah,
when I mean
Sarah,
stay.
you are on to something there.
Warm as the sun dipped in black. Fingertips are small on my back. More valuable than all I own. Like your precious, baby, dark skin tone. It was a sweetest thing I know. Was it? I tried to explain. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. But baby, it's in vain. Speaking on my mother's phone, a touch that makes me think I'm grown. You ain't grown. Sweet prince of the ghetto. Sweet prince of the ghetto. Your kisses taste like Oriental. Intoxicating. Intoxicating. Oh, so intoxicating. Intoxicating. How sad. It's so sad. How sad.